as part of its objective to bring its activities closer to the people of its home country and to collaborate with the federal government of Nigeria, led by President Bola Tinubu, to achieving its agenda of creating enabling industrial-based environment and friendly economic policies for foreign investors to thrive in Nigeria. The Nigerian Diaspora Forum had established its liaison office in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. This was disclosed to Delegate TV by the country director of Nigerian Diaspora Forum, Honorable Chike Amadichi, who described the forum as a body of Nigerian professionals in diaspora who came together to support Nigerian government to achieve its development plan for the country.
Nigerian Diaspora Forum is an international organization in the diaspora. They've been existing for some time in the diaspora. But this year, they made a decision to have a home office in Abuja to drive national development. Basically, Nigerian Diaspora Forum is a body of professional Nigerians in the diaspora that came together to see how they can support for the development of Nigeria. Mind you, this is a new organization, and that is why we want to do something different. That's why we also set an office in Nigeria. So we look forward to partner with the government so that we can drive diaspora resources back home. Recall that diaspora remittance has always been helping the economy of this country. So we think that if we can harness our brothers and sisters in diaspora, encourage them to invest in Nigeria, the NDF, the Nigerian Diaspora Forum, will do a whole lot of work to partner with the government to encourage Nigerians in diaspora to think home and help to bring national development. This is a non-partisan organization. We care for Nigeria and we wish that Nigeria will have a good leader, and we encourage the current administration to provide good governance, and we are here to also support the current administration to bring about the much needed development that will help drive our economy.
Speaking on how to improve Nigerian economy, Honorable Chike said President Bola Tinubu needed to look Nigerian diaspora way.
The fact is this: they need to look diaspora way. The government has been going different countries asking for foreign investors. You can't ask for foreign investors when you have not put your house in order. There are a couple of policies they need to review. We are having forest problem here, whereby some foreign investors, some multinational companies are leaving simply because they cannot repatriate their profits or whatever they make here back to their base. So it's a big problem. It's affecting the economy so badly. So I think the government should look into that so that they can stabilize the economy and help business thrive. And again, I will also encourage the government to understand that before you go out looking for foreign investors, you must first of all go out there to encourage your citizens that are there to come back and invest. The very first investment you need for outside the shores of this country are the citizens of Nigerians who are willing to invest, but oftentimes they don't have favorable policies that can help them to come back to invest. So I encourage the government to look inward. We're also here to collaborate with the government to present some of the policy documents we have. That it's going to be a win-win situation whereby the government, will have, some policies that can help Nigerians in diaspora because they are willing to come back to invest. I can assure you that Nigerians in diaspora are willing to come back to invest, but they need a soft landing, they need a favorable environment, they need policies that can help drive investment in Nigeria.
Speaking on the electoral system in Nigeria, Honorable Chike said the 2023 general election was not too good for the nation electoral system.
A whole lot needs to be done about the electoral system. There should be electoral reform. We've been advocating for electoral reform. We know that 2023 wasn't too much good in our electoral processes. So I think that if President Tinubu will do something about the electoral reform, he must come out clean and be sincere to Nigerians and say, listen, I really want to change the narrative, because he should accept that the system that brought him in power was not perfect. So, but we are here, election has come and gone, politics has come and gone. Now we're talking about governance. So we are willing to collaborate with him, we're willing to support his administration to set things right.
The country director of Nigerian Diaspora Forum held frustration as factor responsible to why Nigerian youth ran out of the country for greener pastures.
We understand that part of the reason why we're having this Jaguar syndrome is out of frustration. The government must understand that if they have the favorable policies, some of these youths will not leave. Because, mind you, some Nigerians out there, they wish to come back, if only they can have a system that works. So we're going to be collaborating with the government. We're also going to be helping to, present some policies that could actually help, develop our economy so that we can curb this whole Jaguar syndrome and also encourage those that must have left to return back and invest back home. Enough families out there, that's the truth. But the frustration here is something else. We must agree that what is pushing them out, they are living out of frustration. If only the government can implement a couple of things, mainly on the power sector, because some of these guys, they are entrepreneurs. They can set up their businesses. There are a couple of things the government need to look into. Take care of the insecurity problem. As we speak in Nigeria today, you can hardly travel from Abuja to Kaduna, from Abuja to the east without being kidnapped or being robbed. So these are the things that scares these guys, and most of them, instead of engage in some criminal activities, I think they felt like the best is just to leave, even if it's to go and suffer out there. So I think the government needs to look inward, get some of these sectors working so that the youth will come back, because truth be told, some of them are not finding it fun out there, where they are traveling to. They are struggling as well. But we have a country. We are not poor. Nigeria is not poor. I disagree that Nigeria is a poor nation. We are not a poor nation. We simply have some level of poor management. If the correct administration can manage our resources very well, these guys, these young youths will come back. And again, the government will also look into SMEs so that these guys can access funds to improve their businesses. The entrepreneurs can access funds to improve their businesses. You put system in place that can checkmate them and make sure that the funds are being utilized. And these are the things we also look forward to help the government to bring some sort of policy and implementation that can help drive the SME sectors.
On the final note, Honorable Chike Amadichi said Nigerian Diaspora Forum would drive home its professional members to improve and invest in Nigerian economy if the nation's insecurity situation was tackled to minimum for development to strive. Augustus Oche Ifene, Delegate TV, Abuja.